So, hello.
Hello.
We are Sage and Rhench, or Eric and Michael, or there's lots of other names, but we're doing a review of Taco Bell. Basically everything on the menu. You could be pedantic and say that it's not.
Everything that could be made reasonably vegetarian.
Yeah, and not any of the special to limited time items because we're not going to know. So we're going to rate things from 1 to 10, or 0 to 10, I guess if we get a 0.
0 would be pretty bad. That's immediate expulsion.
Yes, 0, that would be vomit, yes. And we only have so much video, so we're going to get started.
Speed run this.
So we're starting with the cheesy bean and rice. We're going to split these.
This is a classic Taco Bell item. It's been around for
How big do you
a
think?
decade or more. 50-50.
50? You think we're going to eat? We're just going to let it.
Okay, maybe thirds. We'll do thirds. Or fourths.
Enough to know what we're working with, but not so much that we're ruining it. And we're not going to waste any food. We've got other people here that are going to.
It's true.
You're going to take care of that.
Using every part of the taco load.
Whichever you like. So let's just give it a start. Cheesy bean
Let's see
burrito.
what we think. This is a classic.
Classic, he says.
It's rice and beans is its big major feature.
Yep.
There's a little bit of sauce in there.
I think the cheese helps it. I like the taste of the cheese. I think there's just not enough here for me.
It's pretty simple. It's straightforward.
Yeah.
Not as straightforward as just a regular bean burrito, but not a lot more than that.
I'm gonna say middle of the pack, 5 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
7.
7. I love a cheesy bean rice burrito.
All right. I get too much beans, not enough rice, so I'm gonna say that's about what I'd expect from Taco Bell, but not anything that I'm excited to come back to.
We're sticking this in the
Baja Blast. I'm immediately going into the drink, and maybe I should have saved that for later, but
a little Baja to wash Taco Bell down after each thing. That kind of cleanses the palate, I think.
Am I rating Baja Blast? Because I think that's where our ratings are going to... I think our ratings are going to be...
It better be high, is all I have to say.
I think this is going to be where we differ the most on the day. It's... I don't know, it's syrupy, and I do like sweet things, so that's in its favor a little.
The syrupy is what makes it good.
It grows on you. So that's the problem, is that this will get better as time goes on, I think. So right now, I'd probably call this no, let's call it a 6.
All right, 6. All right, I got a 6. That's all accepted.
Let's call it a 6. It may grow on me.
I've been leveling up my Baja appreciation for years. This is a 10.
10. It's a well-made Baja Blast. Perfectly chilled.
It's a little warm, I guess. We've been setting up for a while.
That's not their fault, though. All right, let's not talk about. What the hell is this?
Which did that come out of?
This.
I think that is pretty likely just a regular bean burrito.
A regular bean burrito.
Not even cheesy, not
even cheesy.
Well, it does come with cheese. It's just cheese.
Yeah. And if you want to take over the cut, I just assumed the cutting duties, but if that's something you want to do,
yeah, we can try that. Oh, this might be a burrito supreme?
A burrito supreme.
I think it's got sour cream on it. What is this?
We're going to say burrito supreme because I don't think we know any better.
No, this is a beefy 5-layer, no beef.
Beefy 5
Beefy 5-layer.
An unbeefy 5-layer burrito.
It's a 4-layer burrito. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, there's the nacho cheese.
See, that I do like. I like that better. The sour cream, I like sour cream a lot, so that helps for me.
You like a little wetter?
A little wetter, sure.
Yeah. Or is it the flavor of the sour cream that's giving it the kick?
No, I think it's the flavor, yeah. So, I mean, this bumps up to a 7 to me. Like that's it's the same thing, but with sour cream, as far as I can tell.
Sour cream, and especially the nacho cheese, bumping this up to an 8.5 for me. I like it basic with just a little bit of nacho cheesiness. And easy to pleasy.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. See, here's where I'm excited because I love Crunchwraps. So I assume this is a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Crunchwrap is a legend.
I don't know how we're cutting this, but
we'll see how crunchy it is after our.
Well, it's been a little time. There's been some time spent for preparation, and that has perhaps taken some of the heat away from some of these things. Some of the crispiness, crunchiness. Is that chicken?
You know, it's a fun shape too.
Is that
Singularity. No, that's potato.
That's
This has
potato.
been, beef has been replaced with potato.
Oh, okay.
For
I don't
vegetarian
believe I've ever
reasons.
had a potato in the Crunchwrap, so.
Yeah, they work surprisingly well. Mmm. This is one of my go-tos as well. I love the lettuce, the tomato. You throw that in there, it feels kind of healthy. You've also got the crunch in the middle.
Yeah. I'm a fan of the Crunchwrap. I don't have a problem with the potato being added. It's not,
Probably not as good as the beef, I imagine, but
doesn't really hurt.
good.
No, I'll call it Crunchwrap. So some of this is I know Crunchwrap a little bit. I probably wouldn't be as high on this if I had not had it before. I missed a little bit of the ingredients in my cut. But give
Save
it
those for later.
I'll give a Crunchwrap an 8. I might give it a 9, but I'll give it an 8.
Honestly, maybe even 9.5 for me.
Okay.
This might be my favorite item at Taco Bell.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
only one other contender.
Oh, is it in
It is in
among
this,
here?
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Well, I'm excited to see if you're still as excited about it when we get there.
Yeah, I'll see. Oh my gosh. So, okay, we've got a million things to get through. Let's
Yeah.
try these cheesy fiesta potatoes.
Cheesy Fiesta potatoes.
It's potatoes, it's sour cream, it's nacho cheese.
Oh, I mean, how can you go with this? I mean, this feels like I can't miss, right?
No, this is a banger. Can't mess it up. I like to get red sauce on these two.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's very good.
It's just a mushy, cheesy potato delight.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I shouldn't be going back for more because we got so many things to
Yeah.
eat, but I went back for more.
it's a good time.
I'm giving that a 9. That gets a 9. I could see
Nine,
I
nine.
could see a way to improve that. Like if you added like tomatoes, I think would make it a little something.
It
But
can be better, yeah.
could it be better? Yes. Is it great? Absolutely. Cheesy potatoes, another 9. Crunchwrap and the cheesy potatoes. Those are the winners so far.
Let's see what else we got here. This looks like something basic. This is,
Soft taco.
yeah, this is a soft taco or possibly a spicy potato soft taco.
The oldie soft taco. Here, I'll give the
Yeah,
cutting.
let me do a little cutting here.
No, I'll take a quick seat and a little bit of Baja Blast. See if that's gone up.
I'm helping.
Back down to a 5. I'm back down to a 5 on the
It's
Baja.
gotten worse. Wow. Okay. It can
So,
come around. It's still.
It can still make a resurgence.
There's still time. There's lots of time. Yeah, I think this is just a potato soft taco. I don't know if it's spicy at all. A little messy. The potatoes do get a little messier than most.
Okay.
It feels healthy.
That is okay. That is not. I do not believe that.
It's got
But
vegetable matter.
it has vegetable matter. No, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
I would get that again. That's. I think that's an. I feel like I'm giving too many 9s,
Wow.
but that's good.
You can never have too many 9s at Taco Bell. This is
I know.
why.
Like well, our rating scale is from
Imagine.
5 to 10. I feel like there's not even gonna
Maybe
be.
we didn't need out of
maybe,
10. Maybe 5 was enough.
maybe I have to give Baja Blast like a 4 just to prove how much I'm. We'll keep it at 5.
Okay,
It stays. It stays. All right. You've said these are not going to get any worse, but I can't imagine they're getting any better. So.
No, yeah, I better crack it sooner than later.
So this is what, Fiesta Nachos, or what are these called? Nachos Bel Grande?
Nacho Bel Grande, you're right.
Nachos Bel Grande. Okay. I'm going to use a fork because I think these are probably not crunchy
You're going to be
anymore.
hard pressed to find an
Crunchy
easy.
piece. Yeah, I don't think there's. Add a little bit though.
A little crunch left in the corners.
Let me get some beans and some sour cream for complete fairness here.
I love a Bel Grande. It is soggy. It is. And they're almost always going to be soggy unless you eat them right at the restaurant.
So it's not unfair to rate these lowly because they're soggy. Because
I don't think so. No.
I don't want to like. Okay, we waited a bunch of time, so that's. But it tastes fine. I mean, but the sogginess, I wouldn't want to eat all that soggy nonsense. The taste is good, but the texture's crap. And if that's the way it always is, I'd rather have this than that first taco. So 6.
I can't argue that. Yeah. I'm going to give it 7 just because I'm a simp for cheese and beans and sour cream.
Yeah, the taste is there. That's a lot of good taste. Honestly, the spice isn't bad either. There's a little bit of heat to that.
Taco Bell's not known for its chip quality either.
Fair enough.
It's just deep fried, chip, freeze-dried, re-deep fried chip stuff. It's not high quality chip.
This feels gordita-y.
It is, it's either a it is a gordita.
Okay.
That is just a standard,
I'll go.
we could fight for it.
Fight over the chip duties. What if our hands touched while we were trying to cut the gordita? That may be too much, you know.
You know, I'm not picky.
No, I just there's a lot. I'm not worried about you being picky. I'm worried about being. Oh, fine, we'll both.
I can handle it. I can handle it.
All right.
All right. Cheers.
Gordita, that's got potatoes in it too, huh?
It does, yeah. Potatoes make a pretty good substitute. Although I don't know if I've ever had one of gordita.
Okay.
It's starchy. It's a lot of starch, but
Yeah, I think the gordita shell with the potatoes is too much starch. So
I agree.
I think the flavor is fine. It's Taco Bell flavor. It's
If we're speaking strictly vegetarian, beans might be a better idea in this.
yeah.
If you're talking about the perfect item, meat might be better complemented to it, but if you're vegetarian, this is...
Yeah. Oh, and just, you know, we haven't talked about it, but he's fully vegetarian. I'm a weekday vegetarian, so we're trying to do this to just, you know, I want to expand my palate. He's the Taco Bell expert here, so, you know, he is, as he said, Taco Bell simp, so, you know, good.
Yeah, take that for what it's worth.
But I'm trying to expand my horizons, and I don't remember, I need to remember what that, you're taking down all the items? Thank you. Off camera is our assistant.
I think I'm going to give this a 6.5.
Gotta give it the 0.5. Okay. I'll give it a 6. Again, I think it's better than that. I may reevaluate my first thing, actually. And reevaluate that first thing the way I got it down to a 4.
Reducted.
So I'm gonna call this a 5.
Not the Baja.
No, but the Baja,
No,
the Baja stays at 5.
Okay.
I think this is on par with the Baja.
Okay.
It's just too much, there's too much starch in this, like, too much dough in this.
It's a starchicon. What do we have here? Oh, this is a silly little item.
Okay.
It's a cheesy roller. Some folks' favorite.
It's tortilla and cheese.
As it sounds, yeah. It's tortilla cheese. It's rolled up. Oh yeah.
Okay, that is a tortilla and cheese.
I know someone who this is their favorite item at Taco Bell.
Okay, I
You
mean,
know? They are 12.
I mean, as advertised, that is a tortilla with cheese in it.
Much more good than that, but you know, it's fine.
That's fine.
I've got some red sauce to go with my.
I don't want to overly taint like everything.
Yeah.
Because that's like I'm trying to do them as they are. Because I would put
I would
hot
put it
sauce
on the first bite.
Yeah, I would put hot sauce on everything if I had it. Because
Right?
that's the way I generally eat the Taco Bell.
I guess that's not really fair.
So I don't know. It's a 4. Like
Yeah, that's for me. It's like almost a 3. It's well, no, it's 4. It's tasty. I would eat it.
I would never order this. Though. So
Never.
I am gonna say 3 because this is literally a tortilla with cheese. Like there's things that I order because I don't want to have to make. This is not. I could put cheese in a tortilla, throw it in the oven or the microwave, and it would be better than this.
This should be like 50 cents. I think it's like $1.29. And if it came with like a bundle of them and a bunch of dip or something, but what do you have here? What do you have?
So yeah, I'm going with 3 on that.
So this is a standard crunchy taco.
Standard crunchy taco.
Beans instead of.
Why am I cutting on the paper?
I'm gonna spare the cutting board.
It is literally its job. Oh god, this is not.
These tacos, even when you're trying to eat them normally, are not the most stable.
Alright, take whichever thing appeals to you.
You know, this appeals. This appeals.
Yeah, that seems like the best. So it's a standard crunchy taco?
Crunchy taco. I held its crunch better than the chips.
That is a low bar.
I mean, sans any additional sauce, this is not my favorite Taco Bell item.
No, this gets a 4 from me as well. Like this is just as bad as the original thing. Some of it is hurt by the fact that it's not crispy anymore, and I do enjoy the crunch of that taco. So, but it's also not unfair to like Taco Bell's gonna get this way pretty quick, right?
Yeah. So if we're judging by sogginess, it's all going to lose a point or two. Bad on its own, but if you add a little red sauce.
Yeah, and I think it's reasonable to rate them without the sauce. Like if if you're just enjoying the sauce to enjoy it, go for it. But.
Yeah. 4 on that one.
Well, I think that's the first like full agree we've had.
Was it? Yeah. 4 on the taco.
4 on the taco. Do you want to go for something like
something fancy?
A little fancier?
We got a lot. Maybe I should start taking the smaller portions.
Nachos and cheese.
Yeah.
Simple.
A favorite of Young Sage.
I like these two. I mean, there's nothing getting these soggy, so that's nice.
That's true. You avoid the sog problem.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna do another one. Just Right up on the microphone.
Get the card. Don't worry.
We are halfway through our video time. Holy hell!
Holy cow!
All right.
We got a speed run.
They're good nachos. They're not anything special, so I'm giving a 7.
Yeah, 7. I agree.
Crispy, tasty.
Tasty, woody, more. They've had more. All right, next.
All right, we're gonna start having the double fist here. You're gonna introduce one thing. I'm gonna introduce
Yeah, here
another.
we go. I believe this is just a standard bean burrito.
Standard bean burrito.
Bean burrito comes with onions.
Bean burrito comes with onions. This is Doritos Locos tacos.
Ooh, all right. Little bit of burrito.
Do we have another knife? Yeah,
Surely.
let's get another knife. I'll be on camera again in a moment.
Vamp. What do you guys think of
Do something!
McDonald's?
Do something!
These are not that easy to cut. Maybe it's because I did it on the paper.
The paper did not help, but it's not there, not easy to cut.
Yeah.
So what do you have there?
This is bean burrito. Standard bean burrito.
Standard bean burrito.
Comes with red sauce, cheese, bean, onion.
Sauce, cheese, bean, onion.
Onion, yeah. Comes included. I used to hate onions. They're almost kind of nostalgic. I like them now. I like this. This is a 6.5. 7. 6.5.
The onions add a little something to it. I don't think I would go back for it, so I'm going to go with 5. I think that's a 5.
Fair. I used to hate onions. I used to pick them out. I would be...
Kind of a small one. You want the small one or the bigger?
Small.
Why? Doritos Locos. This I am a little excited about. I don't think this is the...
I think this is the volcano taco.
Is this the...
We got a volcano taco, so
Okay.
prepare for some spice.
Prepare for spice. Preparing. Oh, it's preparing
There's
for
the kick.
spice.
There's a little kick. It took a second.
It does take a second, and then it underwhelms.
I'm weak to spice.
I don't mind the taste. Taste is fine.
I like the taste.
That is not volcano by any stretch. That's a 7.
It's a little hot for me, but I don't have a lot of resistance to spice.
I like spicy stuff. I don't have much resistance to it, but I enjoy the pain. So.
4, I wouldn't get it because it's too hot, but not that it's especially hot.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Too hot for me.
Gotta do what's your.
A little more Baja. Okay. 2 more. What do we got here?
What do you got?
Let's find out. Oh, this is a burrito supreme.
Wait, what did we do before then?
That was a standard burrito.
Okay.
Supreme means it has lettuce and sour cream, basically.
That was a burrito with sour cream. I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
That was the 5-layer Sam's beef.
Oh, the 5-layer. Yes.
The 4-layer, I'm sorry.
And what do we have here? We have some sort of cheesy
Oh, that is the grilled cheese burrito, I think.
grilled cheese burrito. Well, that's a heady name.
Yes.
Let me cut that before I dig into that one.
This over here, this can go here. Baja. Alright, starting with burrito supreme.
Burrito supreme.
Oh, there goes a little burrito supreme. Here we go.
So I like the texture of that. I like the.
A lot going on there.
I like the lettuce. I like that it all works together. There's practically no flavor to it.
I can't argue.
There's basically not a taste. Like, it was a good
Pretty standard.
sensation in my mouth. I was like, oh, I like the lettuce was crisp, and there was good crunch in it. There was no flavor.
It needs red sauce. Everything needs red sauce.
Well, right, but then we're just reviewing Taco Bell sauces and not Taco Bell's food.
6.5 for me.
I'll give it a 5.5. I don't want to give out too many halves, but it's a little better than just bargain basement, but there's no taste there.
That tracks. Taco Simple likes it a little bit more.
And this was
Alright, yeah, the grilled cheese
grilled
burrito, I believe it's called.
Alright.
Sans any meat.
Are we missing out on something red here? Is that something we're supposed to... Oh, you have some.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a little red.
Okay, I got a little... I don't know what's going on there.
Alright. I like that. It's also kind of starchy.
It's kind of bland, too.
Not a lot going on.
That's getting 4 out of me. It's just there.
Needs sauce or something, yeah.
No.
Maybe there is sauce, we just didn't get to it, but yeah.
On its own, that's just...
I don't hate it though. It's 5.5.
It's mush.
I don't hate it.
I'm gonna get less generous as time goes on, I think. I'm still not like...
Full of Taco Bell now, yeah.
I'm not like, oh, like, when we get to the end, I might even be like, all right, this whole thing is mine now.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, helpful assistant, who will remain unnamed unless they want to not be.
I think they
That's
prefer...
why
Yeah. If I were to guess. Oh, here's the Doritos logo.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Does our assistant prefer to remain unnamed?
They're
That is-
mystery assistant.
Yes, we have a mystery assistant. Occasionally a hand will reach into frame. I need to actually identify this before I... This is where you're in.
That might be the spicy... No, that's the Soft Taco Supreme, I believe.
Soft Taco Supreme.
Soft Taco, but not just a standard Soft Taco. Soft Taco Supreme.
I know Supreme means cream cheese, so that's our cream cheese. Sour cream. Sour cream. Yes, I want cream cheese on my Taco Bell. Real men.
Good luck with these. The tacos are not meant to be cut.
This is not how this was designed to be eaten. However,
You know, the messiness can
Yeah.
be factored into
Yeah.
the voting.
yeah, that's true. So you're
Alright,
on
so
this
yeah,
one first.
we'll start with the Soft Taco Supreme.
All right, Soft Taco Supreme.
Rerun.
Potato forward. I know forward is a thing that people say in food reviews. Very potato forward.
Sour cream. Kicks it up a notch. I like potato forward. This is great. This is 7.
6 for me. I don't think it's bad. I don't think I'd order it again.
Fair enough.
There's stuff
I
that
don't ever get it either, but
there's stuff that I've been like, yeah, that's great, and this is not one of those. It's
I
not.
like it better than standard Soft Taco. Sour cream.
I think the potatoes kind of don't help that. I don't like the potatoes there. There's too much
That's
potato.
fair. That's fair.
What am I doing here?
Oh yeah, whatever you can
what was
manage.
this? What was this one?
This is the Doritos Locos Taco with potato instead of beef.
Let me get me a little lettuce and cheese
Yeah.
here that I haven't gotten. We're
You
just
just
gonna...
gotta do the best you can. Alright. It's not that Dorito-y, honestly.
Is the Dorito gimmick doing it for you?
No, it doesn't taste Dorito-y enough. It's there, but barely. It might just be because I've had a lot of Taco Bell already, but
Maybe.
it's not coming through a lot for me.
Yeah, I'm again on 6. I think
Yeah, 6 is fine.
I think I would give it a 5, but eating that as a taco, I think I would enjoy it more because it would have that.
So there was a lot of...
We ruined it by cutting it with a knife. Like that's not.
Don't try this at home, folks.
It's not Taco Bell's fault that we cut a hard shell taco with a knife and it didn't work very well.
Not just a hard shell taco. A hard shell taco is filled with potato bits.
Yeah,
It's a taco salad.
none of that was designed for what just happened to it.
But you know, I didn't hate it.
You know,
it's tasty.
I'm not. I was at the. Everyone was saying we were going to hate ourselves at the end of this, and I think we've been very judicious in our portioning. I'm not going to be dead at the end. Like, there's what 5 more
So
things.
wise, yeah. Volcano burrito is what we have here.
Okay, and here we have probably gordita,
One is that's
Supreme
probably-
gordita.
That's a chalupa.
chalupa. What's the difference between a gordita?
No, sorry, that's the gordita. Gordita is unfried, chalupa is fried.
Okay, so what we had before was the chalupa.
I believe so, yes. And this is just a gordita.
Okay, so we may need to re-edit our. Ratings.
It's a little softer.
Well, that doesn't bode well because I didn't like how.
Yeah, it's not gonna get any better from
Yeah.
here. It's getting too soft.
Speaking of getting better, let's see. 6.
Back to 6. All right, so back to where we started. I'll accept it. I mean, it's getting warmer.
That's not gonna bother me.
Oh, really? All right, so here we have. Oh man,
What have you left me?
not a lot. Not a lot.
What was this one?
Volcano burrito.
Volcano.
So
burrito.
should be spicy. Let's see.
There's no spice.
No spice.
You don't even tolerate spice well, and you would want more spice than that, right?
Where's the spice?
Yeah, it's
Maybe-
missing.
Oh, it's just not.
Not
Just
as advertised. Tasty. It's a fine burrito.
It's
not
not
a-
like the cheesy bean and rice. It's just not.
Not as I'm giving it a 5 because it's supposed to be volcano, and there's
No,
no
where's
volcano there.
Disappointed. It's 5.
It's a 5.
Oh, all right.
So where were we did this one already, yeah?
We did that one.
Okay, so this is the chalupa. I don't think or the gordita.
gordita.
Yeah, we did the chalupa before that. I think we pronounced or miscalled.
Mislabeled it. Mislabeled. I misnamed. Nothing exciting.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just your.
I don't like the. It's too. The shell is too much. It's just too thick. I don't care for it.
There's another item that fixes that.
Okay. This gets a 6. 5 is too low for that.
I don't think we have it.
What
I don't see it. I don't see the
Your favorite
cheesy
item?
gordita crunch.
Your favorite item is
The
in here?
cheesy gordita crunch.
Oh
Where
no!
is it?
Has someone pilfered our hero's favorite item?
Did
Do
they
we
forget?
do
what
we
the
have to
20
do
items
it?
were?
Do we have to do a sequel long distance?
I think that's the only solution.
Yeah, we'll each buy a cheesy
Gordita
gordita,
crunch.
record the video
The
together,
final
and then I'll
finale.
splice it in.
Yeah. We do that. Alright.
That can go to the go. I don't want that. That's terrible.
Cheesy gordita crunch. I can't believe.
You know, I'm taking this down to a 5.5. This is bad. I don't like that.
What did I say? No, it's a 6. It's a 6. Anytime it's hard to get below a 6 for me.
You don't need to be influenced by me. It's okay.
Thanks, Rich.
You loving Taco Bell is one of the reasons why we're doing this. Like, it's not a bad thing that you love all these things.
Whoa, what is this?
Huh? Oh, is that unpleasantly?
Is it meat? It's like a.
No, it's like some sort of veggie bean burrito thing. Veggie burritos something.
This looks like it's got that volcano thing in it, so I'm guessing this is a volcano because that's the red, whatever this
I
is.
have no idea what this is. It looks tasty. It looks like sushi.
All right,
Alright, let's find out.
onigiri Taco Bell.
Dry!
Dry? I think the potatoes help that. Finally.
It's rice, it's tortilla, it's potato.
Yeah,
I
I like
can't
it.
really detect any sauce or anything.
No, but I like it well enough. 6.5. More than I normally give things.
6.
The one item I've given more than
5.5.
the one item I've given more than you,
Yeah.
and I don't even like it all that much. But
There's nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, this is some sort of. I forget what it's called, but it's like a.
oh, man, it's just I want to give it more. I want this to grow, but it's got an aftertaste. That
You
just
have to be
feels-
honest with yourself.
It's the front taste is good. I like it. It's like a Mountain Dew, but it has this aftertaste that's just meh. I just don't like.
I don't taste it.
I know.
It's all perfect. This is some sort of like black bean veggie burrito or something. It's like specifically.
bean.
Yeah. It's specifically vegetarian. Didn't have to change anything about it. That's unique. That tastes different than anything we've.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
It's got its own identity.
I would get that again.
Mhm.
I get an 8.
Wouldn't turn it away. Not my favorite. 6.5.
I would
Needs
get
red sauce like everything else.
I would get that again. I wouldn't get it over like some of the stuff that I've given 9s. Yeah, 7.5. Yeah, that's fair. Go down a little. Right. This is beans.
Pesos and cheese.
This is just beans.
It's beans with red sauce and cheese on top of it.
That's beans.
That's beans.
I would not order that.
Oh, I would.
Just on its own.
I did a lot when I was younger.
They're not offensive in any way. Like they're better than I've had Mexican restaurants that have worse beans than that, which is kind of an indictment on those restaurants. But
These do have red sauce on them, and I think that's what does it for me. If it was just beans, no red sauce.
yeah, no, it's a 6. I mean, I would
8.
8. Ooh. Is this other than our dessert?
I
Is
think
this the
Mexican
last
pizza, the only thing we have left. We also didn't get our 2 Cinnaballs.
Cinnaballs? Oh,
Yeah.
they didn't show up.
How could they miss 2 out of 21 ordered items? Probably more like 30 if we're talking about combo meals.
So
Mexican
Mexican
pizza.
tray. Okay.
This is an icon,
Okay.
a Taco Bell icon.
All right, then I'll leave this for you to cut. Let's.
Yeah,
I'm.
it should be pre-cut. It's a soggy Mexican pizza, unfortunately. This is another one that benefits from eating it at the store
Okay.
or a quick trip home.
I'll try to weigh that in my assessment.
It's
Does it have a jalapeno on it?
no jalapeno. It shouldn't have jalapeno. Oh no, that's part of the Mexican pizza sauce, which does contain some peppers or jalapenos or something.
I can see how warm
Warm would be good.
and crisp.
Yeah, it is soggy. It is cold, but
That would be better. So I'm
but
gonna try to.
imagine
I'm gonna
it's
try to-
bubbling and warm and
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I think that gets 7.5, 8. Let's go 8.
This is a 9 for me. I love a Mexican pizza.
I have to do a lot of imagining here, so.
You do, yeah. And you're,
I mean, we could go microwave it, we don't have that much time.
oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, did we finish?
We've got this.
Oh, we got one more.
Cinnamon twists.
We should have our Cinnabons too, but whatever. Or cinnamon. I don't eat those things. Balls.
All right,
They're missing.
one last try before we go to the dessert.
Oh, that pizza's so good.
Good aftertaste. It's still a 6.
Just give the aftertaste to me.
How that works?
Another video. That's another video.
That's on a different channel, on OnlyFans.
Yeah, you have to subscribe for that one.
Okay.
Cheers. This has been wonderful.
Yeah, it's been fun. I love these. I'm sorry, these are a 10. I get these on my own.
3.
3? In what world?
2.5.
This is not just you being contrary. This is actually your opinion on this.
I don't like cinnamon twists.
Oh my god, these are.
Never.
I would
I'll
eat
throw them
all.
away.
I would eat all of those right now.
1.5.
Oh come on.
It's like styrofoam. It's
Okay,
like cinnamon styrofoam.
I have been being nice. Baja Blast is a 4. It is a 4.
No, cut it. Cut it. This is unbelievable.
We're at each other's throats. We're out of time. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you. This was a great idea, Rich.
It meant a lot that I had a stupid idea that you followed along with.
I didn't think this is a great idea. This is the best idea you've ever had, Rich. My pleasure, anytime.
And thank you to our unnamed assistant and our director.
You're the best.
This has been a silly, wonderful time, and for everyone for putting up with our silly nonsense and working around it. So,
Rest in peace, Quesarito.
Happy Taco Bell. This has been a Baja Blast.
hopefully it's my Baja last.
Don't let that get a Baja Blast.
We're good. All right, first addendum, or however we're doing this.
Yeah,
Maybe we're in the middle. Who knows?
We missed one.
Spliced footage, something.
It was flat. It was very flat
Very
and
flat.
and difficult to see. This is the quesadilla.
Quesadilla, yes.
It's cheese and sauce.
Cheese and sauce. I actually really love the quesadilla. It's one of the things I typically order, so I usually get chicken on it though. So
Yeah, it's probably better with meat. I almost never get this.
okay, I always pour like a full packet of hot sauce on this. So this
Would be improved by hot sauce.
and as we've said, we're not rating the sauce, but I mean we're at the end, so whatever.
Sans hot sauce.
Without hot
I
sauce,
mean, it's 6. It's 6.5. It's tasty.
yeah, I guess 6 is fair. It's without hot sauce, without chicken. With the chicken, I think it bumps it up a point. With the sauce, it probably bumps it up, but we didn't do any of that for any of the others.
Too basic.
Yeah, it needs the chicken.
It's a little like the cheesy roll-up. It's
Yeah,
mostly just cheese and tortilla.
But I think this is tastier than the cheesy roll-up.
Yeah, but it is better.
I give the cheesy roll-up like a 3.
Yeah.
So like, I think this is something I still would get. If
It's a
they're
better
like, hey, we're out
format.
of chicken. Do you still want the quesadilla? Yeah, I do, but I want it with the sauce.
Envelope is better than rolled up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hot dog or hamburger style? There is none, I guess, with the circle.
Doesn't even matter. But yeah, so that's the first addendum. I think there is another one to come with. We'll be in a different place, but
We'll be right back.
back after this.
And we're back.
Wow. Yeah, you've got some power there. You cut us to like 6 months in the future almost.
6 months? Oh my gosh, that was way longer than I intended.
Where has the time gone? So yeah, we missed a couple of items from our original review, so we decided to get together virtually and review them. I think this is the thing. It's got the.
Oh, you got the Doritos Locos Gordita Crunch.
So I got 2 different of the Gordita Crunch things, and I wasn't sure which one I was supposed to get. So I got both of them. I figured, they're your favorite item. They can't lead me astray, right? Like, so
You can't have too many cheesy Gordita Crunches,
Right,
yeah.
so I've got one of each.
You
I'll
could've gotten
I'll
5.
probably rate both of them. Okay, so
That's self-efficient.
I guess Gordita Crunch. Which one do you have? Do you have the Locos? or
Dive
the
right in. I have the
Locos?
regular Gordita Crunch.
Okay,
Cheesy Gordita Crunch.
I will go with that as well.
I think literally my favorite food on this earth.
Ooh.
As Taco Bell is my favorite food and this is my favorite item, I think this counts. So let's dive right in.
I do actually like that.
Hmm.
It doesn't have the like cloying shell feel that I got from the um, chalupas that we had. Another thing that I know I've pointed out in the video at this point, but that I'm not sure if you're aware of, we didn't eat a gordita last time. We ate 2 chalupas and then rated them differently. I rated the second one we had half a point higher, and you rated the second one we had half a point lower than the original rating.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I suspect gorditas might just not be a thing anymore because we couldn't find them tonight either. I
Yeah,
guess.
that was. I asked if if they had a regular gordita, and he was like, "Oh, did you want the Doritos Locos version?" I was like, "Sure, I'll take one of each, I guess." So, but yeah, I like this. It's got the crunch from the. It's got like a taco shell inside the burrito shell, I guess, is kind of the way it works.
Yeah. That's the magic. It's you get the crunch, you get the soft, melted together with a layer of shredded cheese. You get the the spicy ranch sauce. It's just everything you could want in a fast food item.
It is good.
Taste and flavor.
I'm gonna say this doesn't get a 9 for me. It's not as high as the some of the stuff that we had. Um, this gets. I'm gonna say an 8. Let me try the Doritos Locos version and see if that gives me any more, because that's got. I
Tell
have
me what you
enjoyed the
think.
Dorito.
Now I get to watch the review. I'm curious what your thoughts on this is. Like taking it all in, pondering. Because I do have my own thoughts on this. I don't want to spoil them. I want to see.
No, that doesn't help. That makes it. That takes away from it. That's a 7.
Hey, yeah, I don't think it adds really anything either. I don't know about takes away, but it's just like it doesn't bring anything extra to the concoction for me. There's so much flavor already going on. You can
Yeah.
hardly taste the
A lot of
Dorito.
what I deal with is expectation. So I was like when we did the spicy stuff, the stuff that was like volcano earlier. I was super annoyed that it didn't come out spicy, so it got lower than I think it would have just like had nobody given me anything about it. I was like, oh, this tastes okay, just as regular. But like I was expecting the Doritos Locos to be like blasted with flavor, and it was just kind of muted in the background. So that's why I kind of went, it's down a point.
It's Dorito so-so.
Yeah. But I think 8.5 for your favorite. What do you give the
Oh, 10. 10. If I could go 11, oh, it's heaven. This if there were a heaven, it would just be unlimited cheesy gordita crunches and Baja Blasts all day long.
Okay. Yeah, I
Can't get
would
better.
I could live in that heaven. I don't think I would be as thrilled about the Baja as we have recently discussed.
Mhm.
It's not my favorite, but I could live in that heaven, and I would enjoy these, and you know Baja's fine. It's a 4. It's okay.
Wow, this is all coming back to me. Wow.
Well, I
Old
mean, you
wounds.
you rated my favorite dessert 1.5. So speaking of
Oh,
dessert,
you're right.
let's use that as a segue. We've got the Cinnaballs, or I don't remember what they're actually called on the menu, but
Cinnamon.
yeah, it's like donuts with
Mm.
frosting inside, basically, right? That's kind of the conceit. It's like a Cinnabon thing.
It's been a long time since I've had one of these, so I'm kind of
Alright.
curious.
Let's give it a try.
Bottoms up. Hmm. It's better than I remember.
They're okay. It's kind of like a jelly donut in that, like a jelly donut almost, in that it's got the kind of the warm goo inside the cinnamony shell. I'm not a big fan of warm goo inside cinnamony shell. Like that's kind of
I think that must be, yeah.
text-
Especially for super sweet.
texturally not my favorite.
Oh, no, I kind of like that. And it was warm, too. I think in the past I've mostly only had, like, room temperature ones. Those are
Yeah, I could
off
see
the
how that
press.
would be even worse. Yeah, cold goo inside would probably actually be worse than warm goo. You go first here. I do a lot of the.
I'm giving that a solid 7.5. I liked it.
I'll give it a 6, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, lower than 7.5.
Yeah, it's not
Lukewarm reception.
it's not something I would reach for, like, but it's also not something that I would be like, I hate those. Like, don't give those to me. And
I'll say it's not worth like the $2.50 that I paid for it
yeah,
for 2 more
that's
balls.
it's
It's a little
definitely
bit
not worth the
overpriced
price.
for it. But all the same.
Okay, so I have something here that you may enjoy. Are you seeing
Graph
this?
and
Are you seeing
everything.
this moving? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
we've got cheesy gordita, and I'll probably edit some of this out, but cheesy
A
gordita
king.
crunch. I gave that. Let's see. You gave that a 10. I gave that a 7.5. On memory, do you have is the Doritos cheesy gordita crunch?
Oh, I'll give that also. I'll give it a 9.8.
You're not giving
Uh,
point 8. Point 5 is the most I'm letting you have.
yeah. Okay. Fine. Fine. Acceptable limitation.
And what did I say? It was like a full point down from this, so 6.5.
Yes. Oh, that is so surprising to me. I cannot
Or
believe.
wait, was it? No, I said 8.5. That's what it was. It was 8.5 and then 7.5. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yet
So
somehow not as high as the potato taco.
yeah, I love the potato. That got a full 9 out of me. And then
To each their own.
cinnamon balls. I still cannot believe your review on the. I'm gonna say 5 on the cinnamon balls, and you
Believe
said
it.
7.5. Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
This is an actual substantial cinnamon product.
Yeah.
It's not 70% air.
So okay, here is the graphic. Let me see if I can get back into the call so I can kind of see what everyone else is seeing. Okay, that's silly. Let's not do it that way. Okay, so yeah, we started out strong with obviously you rated the Baja very highly. Cheesy bean and rice burrito wasn't great, but then we kind of went to the peak where we got a bunch of 9s. We cooled off for a while, got very very high and low. So I did some stats even on what our average was. You averaged giving things a 6.6. I averaged a
Really?
6.2.
Wow. Very similar.
The mode, or the most common thing you gave out, was a 6.5. Most common thing I gave out was a 6. I
Yeah.
had 8 items that were a 5 or less. You only had 5. And
Mm.
then you had 20 items over 5, and I had only had 17. I don't know if that math works out, but hopefully it does. Your best
It all
item
seems to track.
Your best item was Baja Blast, and now the Cheesy Gordita Crunch tied with it. Mine was
Yeah.
mine was the cinnamon twists. Your worst item was the cinnamon twists, and mine was the cheesy roll up. I think we both agreed the cheesy roll up was crap. Like
Yeah. That's nothing.
that was no
Cheesy
good.
roll up is nothing.
This might help so then you can kind of see both things. Um, and then the biggest gap on an entree, so leaving out the cinnamon twists and the Baja Blast, was the cheesy bean and rice burrito and the volcano taco. So I gave the cheesy bean and rice burrito a 4. You gave it a 7. I gave the volcano taco. Gosh, I don't even remember what I gave the volcano taco. It's on here somewhere. I gave it a 7 and you gave it a 4 because you didn't like spice, and I actually was like, oh, that's a decent spicy item. So.
This is fascinating. The most statistics I've ever experienced involved with Taco Bell. It's beautiful, Rhench.
I'm glad you approve. So,
Yeah.
I think the ratings that you averaged was lower than I expected for you. I mean, it's not fair necessarily because it's like cinnamon balls versus a full item, but just rating all the items that we did, you rated 6.5. I rated a 6.
I did expect a larger gap.
Yeah, I expected you to be higher, and I think I'm probably about where I thought I'd be. But
Yeah.
Generally, I think fair play all around. I don't think we were just in it to mess with each other. I know you don't care for the cinnamon twists, and I'm sorry I don't care for the aftertaste on Baja Blast. It's just the way it
That's
is.
all right. That's all right. I feel I owe a quick explanation for not having a Baja Blast tonight. I'm just gonna say, without darkness, there can be no light. You gotta mix it up every once in a while.
Fair enough. Well,
This has been a really fun experience.
Yeah, thank you
for joining me on this taco venture.
Yeah, thank you for going along with my goofy rating idea, and hopefully we'll.
This was a great idea.
Yeah, I'm happy with doing it.
But thank you everyone for coming to our TED Taco Bell.
Okay, you win.